Hey guys, Archelon here, back for the First Blood Mid Lane Championship Semi-Finals, getting down to the exciting end of competition. And remember, it's best of 3 for the Semi-Finals as well. First up, Game 1, Adencore versus Broken Hope. Darius versus Annie. Annie trying to dodge those outer ring of the Darius decimates early on, seeing as she's more fragile than he is. Starting curiously with the Doran's ring, trying to make her harass as powerful as possible, basically. Choosing to take shield defensively at level 2 and using that long-range auto attack to add some damage to her spells when she stunned Darius as far away from her as she could possibly muster. Adencore was on the back foot a little bit, taking some minion damage, giving Broken Hope the opportunity to just keep him pressured under his tower, and went for the kill, but missed his ignite. Instead took 2 turret shots and the Darius ignite to the face, letting him survive on very, very low health. He chose not to base, knowing that Annie's low on mana, and then just came right back out at her. And that ignite finally hit him, but it was way too late, and the game actually lagged out to prevent the Darius trade. But unfortunate there for Broken Hope on Annie, he manages to lose that first game when it looked like he had it in the bag. Picking Teemo for the second game, Adencore sticking with Darius again. Just basically the same strategy, trying to harass him from long range and dodge those the outer ring of that Decimate Q, but getting hit a couple of times, and as you can see, very taxing on his squishy Yordle health bar. The first Darius pull didn't look too good for either player. Both players sort of hesitating a little bit before going in, both based, and then coming back to lane, pretty much just the same thing again, just Darius trying to hammer Teemo from in close and Teemo trying to stay away, keep up the harass so that when he got caught, like in a situation like this, he'd have a shot at beating Darius, planting a mushroom there instead of choosing to run away, trying to just add some extra damage and make Darius regret coming into close combat. But Darius flashed in, and with that ultimate picks up First Blood just out of nowhere. Just ridiculous damage there from Darius and Adencore. And in the other bracket for Game 1, Inchicandy versus Oxy. Oxy sticking with Karma for the 4th round in a row. Inchicandy switching it up to Lee instead of Shen for this round, using a curiously aggressive strategy of taking Safeguard first on Lee Sin, using his own minions to gap close and just beat Karma to death with auto attacks and his flat AD runes. Oxy taking some uncharacteristic tower shots there, normally really good so far in the event at harassing early underneath the opponent's tower and getting away with it. Lee just picked up Q next and tried to land a Q on Karma. Karma used minions to try and block Lee's line of sight, but that didn't work out too well as he just slapped it with Tempest, Cripple, chased her, hit it with that Q anyway and chased it back to the turret, losing about half health in the process. Tried to gap close with that Safeguard again, just really strangely aggressive strategy. Lee being a natural counter to Karma anyway in a 1v1 situation. Oxy wasn't too keen on this matchup, but he was pretty good with his character, so I didn't really expect it to be over so quickly, but Lee managed to pick up that First Blood just by landing another Q, jumping under the tower, trading for the first time in the tournament. Game 2, the characters were the same. Oxy this time had picked up a bit more of a defensive stance with a lot of flat armor runes that she hadn't had previously, and traded Flash for Exhaust, trying to be a bit more defensive to not lose the early game, basically, as that's where Lee's the strongest. Again, taking an uncharacteristic turret shot early on, just giving Lee some free damage. Lee tagged with that Q, hits with Tempest, Cripple, just beating Karma down as she just runs back to her turret and to minions. Again, just tons of damage with those auto attacks and that attack speed buff that he gets from his passive, just trying to pick up as many Q hits as he can. Karma's harass in return didn't really do anything. It was mostly about trying to sustain through his damage with those heals and that shield. Managed to pick up a turret shot on Lee there, which was pretty good, but low on mana, what was she going to be able to do from that stage? Lee took another tower shot and Karma had to blow Exhaust to not die. Lee missing that critical Q there, but Karma taking heaps of minion damage in the exchange. Looked like the writing was on the wall for Karma. Lee definitely wanted to get it over and done with right now before she could recover, and he did, just hitting her with Q under that turret, get hit by Ignite and 2 turret shots, but it didn't matter as he did manage to survive and picked up First Blood anyway. Some exciting, fast-paced semi-finals there. Only level 6 being reached once in the entire 4 matches, and both players managing to sweep their opponents 2-0, setting up for that grand final for the First Blood Mid Lane Championship between Adencore, 1900 ELO, second highest rated player in the tournament from the beginning, and Inchicandy, somebody who managed to take Oxy out, the guy that looked like he was going to be totally unstoppable on Karma all the way through. It's going to be a great match. Hope you guys are going to stick around for the next video and check it out, and thanks again for watching this one. I'll catch you next time.